a rather ridiculous idea yesterday of suggesting that Mum send something for me to read, so I've now got to understand how to read it. As you all understand, Kate and I would very much like to have been here today to pay our last respects and show our love for Auntie Mari. I'm so pleased that on the advice of Amanda, I decided to come out for Mari's 101st birthday in December, instead of waiting until about this time when I had originally planned to visit Sydney again. We had such a happy birthday party on that day, organised so beautifully by Nikki. It was a riot of colour, balloons, champagne, caviar and other delicious food, and it proved to be such a wonderful success, with the spontaneity and joy amongst the family finding themselves together yet again. It was a bonus that none of us had really expected. My first memories of Mari were of her style and elegance, not seen very much in Wollongong, where Kim and I were growing up. She wore navy and white peep-toe shoes, which were very racy, and I was enormously impressed. I have had a thing about two-tone shoes ever since. I remember she was always very kind to me when we visited Nana and Pop as children, and later on, when as a young adult, I would visit to take part in some of her many charitable events, even modelling at one of her brilliant fashion parades. Mari very kindly threw a shower tea for me in 1965 before my marriage, and I remember all the delicious cakes and the colourful cushions in her sitting room. Mari always seemed to be leaving on a glamorous passenger liner, off to see the world, and this inspired me to do the same. Whenever I talked to her about some part of England, she had always been there before me and remembered the names of districts and hotels and could visualise it perfectly. When Kate and I, this Good Friday, went for a drive to Grasmere in the Lake District and indulged in scones jam and clotted cream for afternoon tea, we said how Mari would so enjoy sharing this with us, not knowing that in Australia she had already left. She was certainly there in spirit. I would have told her... I would have told her about it that night, if we'd planned to ring when Kate and I were together, and she would have said, "Yes, I know Grasmere," and I would have loved the afternoon tea. Our close relationship really developed in the latter years when Mari and Uncle Russell were living at Pittwater Palms, and the visits from Hong Kong and subsequently the Yorkshire Dales were always very precious to us both. She checked out my various partners and clearly let me know what she thought of them. And she was still doing that on Thursday. We had so much in common. Not only was she my beloved godmother, but we seemed to think along the same lines, and Mari would be amused if I turned up dressed in the same type of shoes or skirt as her. I only wish that one day I would learn her wonderful secret of making everyone she spoke to feel so special. She was interested in everyone, remembered all the details of their lives. She reminded me of a thing or two many times, and she spread her joy and great interest in the world around her. I send my love and sincere condolences to Brett and Nikki and all of Mari's grandchildren, and my very best wishes at this service held in memory of a very special and memorable lady. We will go on talking about her and sharing treasured memories for a very long time. She has certainly enriched my life with her love. Would you like to read Kate's one? So it's in pink, so maybe there we go.
Memories from Kate and England. Great Auntie Mari was so loved by Rebecca, Christopher and by me. And although we didn't see her very often, we talked about her, about how wonderful she was and that she was such a special person. We will all miss her very much, but feel that her spirit is still with us, and we think of how much fun she will have now being free from a body that refused to work the way she wanted it to do, which prevented her from doing all the things she so longed to do in her final years. We send our warmest thoughts and love to the family, especially Nikki and Jeffrey. Auntie Mari started the special family tradition of godparents, holding the two parts of the family together. That is, Auntie Mari was the godmother of Mum, the aunt. Nikki is my godmother, and I'm Jeffrey's godmother. And Jeffrey is Rebecca's godfather. So Jeffrey, when you have children, you know that Rebecca won't let you forget that she was waiting for that call to be godmother or else. In Enjoy the day as best you can, and we will all share a glass and toast at the party later. Auntie Murray always liked a good party.